guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Alright guys, it is finally happening. I am finally trying SheGLAM. So many of you have told me, Steff, when are we getting a SheGLAM video? You guys will be happy to know I have two videos. This one and another one you'll see a few days from now. I did a SheGLAM haul the other day and I am so grateful that my order was delivered. It was delivered on Memorial Day by USPS. I had no idea they were working, but a mailman was kind enough to bring me my order, which I was thinking was lost. It had gotten sent to another city, like a city nowhere close to where I was at. I had to put in like a claim. I think it was on Friday when I did that. Anyway, I honestly didn't think I was gonna get this order. I was preparing to just reorder everything, but thankfully everything landed safe and sound and incredibly well packaged. Guys, all of this stuff was very well packaged. That is the one thing I will say when it comes to like Shein and obviously now SheGLAM, because this is my first time trying SheGLAM. They do package everything really well. Like everything is bubble wrapped and stuff. Nothing came broken. They took great caution when preparing this order, and I'm very excited because this is my first impression. My first impression is SheGLAM, and what better way to make an outstanding first impression than trying a new, hopefully great foundation. I picked up the new SKINFLUENCER Full Coverage Foundation Balm. Now, I'm thinking this might be a dupe for the ever popular, well-loved, especially by me, Wayne Goss Cream Foundation. That foundation is beautiful, and I've done two videos over that foundation. That's an amazing foundation, and I wouldn't expect anything less from Wayne Goss. But that's also a bit of a pricey foundation. I think that foundation comes in at close to 40 bucks. This foundation right here that comes in 30 different shades retails for $8.49 on the SheGLAM website. And you see that I have two of them here. Well, I got one as a foundation shade, and then I got one to be a cream bronzer. The packaging, I'm trying to decide if this is glass or if it's plastic. I think it's plastic, but it has a nice weight to it. Like, I love the packaging. I think the packaging looks really great. And what I especially like about it is it gives you the exact expiration date. So April the 25th of 2025 is when my product is going to expire. You do get 15 grams of product in here. And again, it retails for $8.49. This is the shade I picked up to be my foundation shade, and it's the shade Nude. And then the other shade I picked up is called Nutmeg. That is what I'm wearing right now as my cream bronzer. Now, you're probably thinking, Steff, that looks way too dark. You only need a little bit and it blends out really well. You guys will see that in the application portion of the video. I was so excited to try this. I was just so excited to try SheGLAM. I did buy like everything to do a full face of SheGLAM makeup, and that is gonna be a separate video. Today's video, I wanna dedicate it to trying out this foundation. I also picked up their concealer. This is a full coverage concealer. I picked up two different shades. I went with shade Vanilla, and I went with shade Salad. What a concealer name, Salad. So Salad is the one I'm wearing today, and you'll see the swatches during the application portion of the video. Let me give you some quick specifics about this foundation. The concealer is not new, so I'm not really going to spend time on that. I'm mainly wear testing the foundation today because the foundation did come out, I want to say like a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks tops. So this foundation is going to provide full coverage. Again, it comes in 30 different shades. It's supposed to instantly like blur and give us that flawless application. It does say to use a makeup brush. This is going to be a non-greasy, long-wearing formula. It does say that it has a thin consistency, and I will, spoiler alert, it does feel really lightweight on my skin. It does say that it's supposed to resist oil and sweat, and it's going to keep from dulling the complexion out. It also says it's going to be a hydrating foundation that is suitable for sensitive skin. It is talc-free, alcohol-free, and contains non-allergenic ingredients. Guys, I am really anxious for this. I've been trying a lot of foundation balm or balm-like products for the complexion, and I've been really excited about that. And in case it is your first time here on my channel, first and foremost, welcome. My name is Steff. Happy to have you here, and I hope you'll consider sticking around and subscribing. I love doing foundation reviews, concealer reviews, so there's definitely not going to be a lack for that type of content here on my channel. But I'm 40 years old and I have normal to oily skin, oily primarily in my T-zone, with my nose being the oiliest place on my face. Right now, my major concerns are the fine lines under my eyes. I would say this is where I have the most texture. And I do have old acne scars and minor discoloration on the sides of my cheeks that I like to cover up. I like medium to full coverage foundations, but I am not opposed to trying like anything and everything under the sun because I'm a foundation junkie and I love trying out new foundations, whether they be matte, dewy, luminous, semi-matte, satin, whatever it is, guys. I am here to try it for you so you don't have to try it all yourself. And guys, I try foundations that are not even meant for normal to oily skin. I try foundations for dry skin, sensitive skin, acne prone skin, you name it, guys. I try it, and sometimes we come across some winners, some holy grails, and sometimes we come across some duds. Guys, I have a very sneaking suspicion that this is gonna be a pretty awesome foundation, a pretty amazing foundation. Guys, this face of makeup right here is 8 hours in already, no touch-ups. So if you like what you see, you're definitely gonna wanna stick around because this is gonna be a 2-day, 10-hour wear test. I live in South Texas. It is 98 degrees outside. It is super humid. It rained this morning, and then I was out running a whole bunch of errands. So I've been indoors and outdoors. It's been hot, and I think this face of makeup looks pretty good for the 8-hour mark. On day one, you're gonna see me apply this foundation. You're gonna see that I am not gonna wear it with any helping products, no primer, no powder, no setting spray. Typically, I don't like to do like bronzer or blush or anything, but since I bought one of these to be a cream bronzer, that's why I just went ahead and applied everything else. But the main thing is I don't do any touch-ups, and I do my periodic check-ins throughout the day so you can see how the foundation is truly wearing on its own. On day two, I will apply this using the rest of the makeup that I would typically use on any given day, meaning that's going to include primer, powder, setting spray, blush, bronzer, you name it, just everything that I would normally wear. So let's get started with it, guys. Of course, I will have everything that I'm using both on and off camera linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Let's get started, guys. If y'all want to see this new SheGLAM Foundation Balm in action, keep on watching. All right, guys, let's get started applying. So day one, I am not going to be wearing this foundation with any helping products. So no primer, no powder, no setting spray. I am going to be using concealer because I did pick up two of the concealers that they have. This is their full coverage concealer. I got two different shades, one lighter, one darker. So we'll see. We'll use these today, but I'm not even going to powder the under eye area. I just want to see how everything's going to work all by itself. Once again, I did pick up two different shades in the foundation. So the first shade I'm going in with is the shade Nude. Love that it has the exact expiration date on the back. This one says it expires April 25th of 2025. And look, it does come covered, completely sealed. Okay, so here's the shade. Let me just swatch it on the back of my hand. Oh, I think that's going to be a good shade. Perfect. Looks really good. So I'm just going to take that. I will be using a brush to apply, and I do have my damp beauty sponge here, but I already know the brush is going to work best, so I'll use both, but I'm going to apply everything with the brush first, and then I'll use the damp beauty sponge to build up coverage, especially right here on the sides of my cheeks. That's where I have, you know, old acne scars, minor discoloration. This brush that I'm using is the Anissa Beauty Brush, the Pinnacle Foundation Brush. Really nice brush, actually. And I have the concealer brush from them as well. I think I bought it as it was a trio. No, yeah, it was a trio. And it also came in a really nice bag and with their brush cleaner. So I'll have that linked in case you want to check it out. Okay, I smell like a makeup smell. Just like a makeup scent. But look at this coverage and look at this shade. This shade is perfect. Now, I was a little worried I wasn't going to be able to pick the right shade, but I think I did all right. I'm just doing this half of the face first so that way we can compare. Wow, this looks really pretty. All right, guys, so there you can see foundation, no foundation. Not bad. This looks really nice. And guys, this feels a little cooling when you apply it. Like it feels nice. It feels really nice. Now I'm definitely getting Wayne Goss vibes with this particular foundation. I feel like this is gonna be a spot on dupe. It has to last though, because that Wayne Goss foundation is a beautiful foundation for my complexion. It lasts so well all day and just looks so beautiful. But this one is looking equally as beautiful. Guys, this is amazing coverage. Look at that luminosity it provides. It does say that this is going to be smooth looking all day, cake free, very long wearing, full coverage. But it doesn't say anything about the finish. It says it's lightweight. I agree with that. It feels really good on the complexion, and I don't even know that I need to spot conceal anything. Honestly, this just reminds me so much of the Wayne Goss foundation, like so much. And I really like the packaging of this as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some concealer now. I think I'm gonna go in with the darker one. This lighter one looks a little too light, but I'm still gonna just swatch them on the back of my hand so you guys can see them. So this one right here, this one is in the shade Vanilla. That's the one I have bought for like the under eye area and to highlight the high points of my face. And this other one is called Salad. Weird names. I've never had a concealer shade name called Salad. So I think I am going to use Salad. I think because this foundation, I feel like the foundation maybe it's just a smidge too dark. I want to use the darker concealer so it just all kind of blends together. I'm going to use this Shop Miss A E104 brush. I don't think I'd used this brush yet. I cannot believe that this is my first time trying SheGLAM. I don't know what took me so long. I order from Shein all the time. All the time. All my swimsuits, they're from Shein or they're from Amazon. Now this concealer is full coverage and it says it's going to provide 12-hour wear, which sounds great to me. I just need my makeup to get me 10 hours. Then, you know, it can do whatever it needs to do after that. I'm just going to press over everything with my damp sponge. I'm so excited for this. I just want to see how it's going to wear without primer and powder. I did pick up the SheGLAM powder, which I probably already told you in the intro. Love the way my complexion looks. So smoothing. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, now we're going to go in with the deeper one and also sealed. So here's the shade Nutmeg. Let me go ahead and swatch it back here. Ooh, I think that might be too dark. That's, I think, going to be too dark for me. Let's start with that. Well, yeah, if I just use a little bit, I think I can blend it out. Oh yeah, that's blending out really well. This brush is the Smashbox Cream Cheek Brush. It is my favorite for cream bronzer, cream contour. I like how nicely this has sheared out. And I like the shade that it is. I was afraid it was going to be a little too cool toned. But no, it's the perfect warmth, the perfect bronzer shade. I think everything looks really nice. I am going to add a little bit of cream blush maybe just a little bit of highlighter, but I'm going to take care of that off camera. I definitely feel like the concealer is already setting itself. I mean, I just have beautiful full coverage, a very smoothing, blurring effect going on. I love it. I have really been loving these types of like balm-like foundations, the L'Oreal, the Wayne Goss, and now this one from SheGLAM. This just looks so good. This looks so good. It's better than what I was expecting. So I'm going to be wearing this face of makeup for the next 10 hours. I will do a check-in during lunchtime or after lunch. And then, of course, at the end of the day, we'll wrap up day one of trying out this new, what is the official name of this? The SKINFLUENCER Full Coverage Foundation Balm. And we'll see how it holds up on my 40-year-old normal to oily skin. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, 5-hour check-in here, trying out the new SKINFLUENCER Foundation Balm from SheGLAM. Here's what my complexion is looking like. I am just getting back from running some errands, and I was wearing a mask for about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. There was some rub off on the mask, but I feel like everything is still pretty much intact. I do feel like I need to powder down my face though, because it does still feel a bit tacky. And again, I didn't set this face of makeup. I didn't put primer, setting spray, anything like that. But it looks nice. Like I definitely have like a dewy finish, and I have a feeling tomorrow it's just gonna look and wear so much better. But I like the coverage. I like the consistency. I think it looks really pretty. I would say so far it's doing a good job, but it still has 5 more hours to go. So I will be back at the end of the day and we will wrap up this day 1 wear test. Hey guys, 10-hour check-in here, the last check-in of this day 1 wear test, trying out the new SKINFLUENCER Foundation Balm from SheGLAM. I think you can clearly see I got a little too much of a glow going on. I definitely feel like, yeah, I'm shiny. It's not glowy, it's shiny. I need some powder, I need a touch-up, I need a blot, but the coverage is still there. The bronzer, the blush, everything is still there. The concealer is still there too. And I like it. I think my skin looks smooth. I don't like the oil, but I mean, for no powder, and I'm a normal to oily skin type, like I don't think my skin looks half bad. It feels good, but it feels like I need powder because it's kind of felt tacky all day. I just love the coverage. I love the smoothing effect that it gives to my complexion. This is so similar to the Wayne Goss cream foundation, like so super similar. Wow, I'm a little shocked. I'm a little surprised. I think that the places where it's kind of started to break down are like right here a little bit, you know, just because the oil is coming through, and it's just usually the place that kind of breaks down on me first. But I mean, other than that, guys, I think it looks pretty good. Shininess aside, it looks really good, and I love it as a cream bronzer as well. I'm going to be so excited to try this tomorrow. I did buy that powder that like is really hyped up, or it went viral, their setting powder. It's like a loose side and a press side. So that's a powder I'm going to try with this tomorrow. I'm going to keep wearing the same concealer. I think the concealer did a good job, you know, for no powder. It settled a little bit, but you know, I was able to just pat it out. No big deal. I think it looks pretty good. I think my whole complexion looks good. I think it held up really well. It was so humid today, guys. So humid. It rained this morning unexpectedly, and it's just been so hot and humid all day, and I was like running errands all morning. So I think it held up good. We'll see how it does tomorrow. I will do my check-in in the morning once I get done applying everything, so you can see how the face of makeup looks. And tomorrow will be decision day, whether I think this little $8.50 foundation from SheGLAM is worth your time and your money. Stay tuned. Good morning, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick check-in so that you can see how the foundation is wearing. Let me just tell you quickly the products that I went in with this morning. I went in with the Milk
Hydrogrip primer, and I also used the Hydrogrip setting spray. Or is it Hydrogrip setting spray? It's the milk setting spray that is the sister to the primer. For setting powder, I'm using the SheGLAM setting powder. It's like a dual-sided setting powder. I forget the name of it, but it's that really popular one that went viral last year. Same SheGLAM concealer, of course, the foundation, both shades. And I'm really liking how my complexion looks. I added a little bit of Honest Beauty cream blush in the shade Coral Peach. I do have a video to film. I just got the new Glam Light and Frosted Flakes collection in that came in yesterday, so I do want to create a couple looks. So you guys will probably see that video go up after you see this one, but I am loving the way this makeup looks. I'm loving this foundation. It's doing a good job. It still has, well, the rest of the day to go. So I'll be back around lunchtime to do the midday check-in. And then of course at the end of the day to wrap up this 2-day 10-hour wear test, give you guys my final thoughts. And we'll see just how good this new Skinfluencer full coverage foundation balm is looking on my 40-year-old normal to oily skin. Stay tuned. All right, guys, a 5-hour check-in here, and here's what my complexion is looking like. Obviously, I did the rest of my makeup. This is the Glam Light and Frosted Flakes collection, which you've already seen that video. It's already up. I'll have it linked up above in case you want to check it out. But I'm loving the way the complexion looks. Full coverage. It's just like a blurred, you know, very smoothing finish that it leaves to the complexion. Exactly what it says. I like it paired with the powder and just, you know, with the rest of the products. I don't feel like I'm excessively oily or anything like that. Like everything is under control. Everything is looking great. And it has 5 more hours to go. So I will check in with you guys later and we'll wrap up this 2-day 10-hour wear test trying out the new SheGLAM Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. Hey guys, we've come to the 10.5-hour mark, the end of this 2-day wear test, trying out the new SheGLAM Skinfluencer Foundation Balm. Here's what my complexion is looking like, guys. I don't have any major complaints. I think it looks good. I think the coverage has lasted all day. I feel like I've had that smoothing effect all day long as well. And I think I did, you know, it did a much better job today with the setting powder. I don't feel as shiny, as glowy as I did yesterday around this time, but I still feel like there's just a nice, beautiful glow to the foundation itself. But my nose is not out of control. My T-zone is not out of control. I think everything is just looking really good. I do notice, you know, some signs of wear around here and around my mouth. I don't really think it's settled. Like I have a fine line right here where foundation likes to settle, and I don't really think it did that. But I can see, you know, some signs of wear around this area. And that's typical for foundations and how they wear on me, especially given that it's been 10 hours already. This feels great. It doesn't feel tacky the way it did yesterday because I did set it with that setting powder. But I like the way it looks. I am really impressed with this foundation. And I'm going to stand by the statement I made earlier. I think this is a great dupe for the Wayne Goss Cream Foundation. If you're not able to pick up that foundation, order this one. This one is $8.50. For that price, you could probably afford to get 2 of them the way I did. Maybe use one as your winter shade, use one as your summer shade, or get one that is your shade right now, and then maybe get one deeper to use it as a cream bronzer / contour. I think this is definitely worth checking out. I think it's a beautiful foundation for this price tag. This is good. This is good. I'm not going to say it's like the exact same as the Wayne Goss. I do feel like the Wayne Goss is just a little bit better, but just a little bit. Like this one is a very close second. I mean, a very, very close second. I would highly recommend checking it out. I think if you are full on oily skin though, I don't know how much you would like this. I mean, if you like to have that nice healthy glow to your complexion, then yes, go for it. Just make sure to powder down your entire face. I mean, for the $8.50, guys, it's not going to break the bank to give it a shot, to try it out. And who knows, you might find other, you know, SheGLAM products on there while you're browsing. I can spend hours browsing the Shein, SheGLAM website. I mean, just so many fun things to look at. But let me know your thoughts, guys. What did you think of this 2-day wear test? How do you think my complexion looks? Because from here, I think it looks pretty good. pretty good. And guys, this video is already up. This video on these two eye looks is already on my channel. Again, I use the new Glamlite Frosted Flakes collection, so I hope you guys can check that out in case you like these looks. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye.